Welcome back to Esotericum. It's me, Jod, and in tonight's video, we're going to be talking about another Gallery of Magic book by Damon Brand. And this one is called Success Magic, The Hidden Power of Enochian Rituals. I've had this book for 4 years now, and when I first got it, it was the weirdest thing. My phone just turned on and there was this song that started playing called The Blue Angels. So I thought that was very, very interesting. So I immediately kind of felt like, okay, there's definitely something to this. Enochian is fascinating. It was discovered by John Dee and Edward Kelly, who lived in the 1500s. And they went through these series of experiments where they basically talked to angels, transcribed a whole language. It's this whole system of magic, and it has to deal with these tables, and it's pretty complex. So I definitely recommend, if you haven't learned about it, I definitely would do a deep dive. I mean, there's a ton of stuff out there. It's a pretty complex system again. And typically it has to do a lot with these visions, these Enochian calls, and then you basically get these visions, and each call opens up a specific heaven. Very, very complex. It kind of reminded me of like the language like J.R. Tolkien created for Lord of the Rings, but it's this whole language. It's very unique. They have had people study it and determine like it's a real language, and it's apparently the language of the angels. So yeah, was very, very, very excited. I definitely would do some more research. This book is success magic, so it really is designed towards making you a more successful person. And they simplify it. They simplify it just like Damon Brand and the Gallery of Magick do. They make it really workable, and they simplify Enochian into rituals that are easy, that are simple, that anyone can do. And for me, I had gotten done with my 6.5 month ritual for extreme prosperity. I did a video on that, and I had planned of when I finished extreme prosperity, which took me like 6.5, 7 months totally, that I was going to take a tiny break and then go through this book. Now, this book has 49 main rituals, and the way that Damon Brand recommends that you go about this is to do one ritual and to do it for 7 days. So all in all, going through this book the way that he recommends, it takes about a year. And when I first got this book, I went through it once, but I wasn't quite ready to take on a magical operation that's a year long. Now I feel very differently. I feel excited about it. So yeah, I'm gonna plan on doing all the rituals for 7 days as he recommends. And it's a year-long process. So if you feel like you may be ready for something like that, definitely give it a look. I think Enochian is fascinating. He kind of goes into the backstory, just a little bit about the history, but it has such a cool origin. John Dee and Edward Kelly worked as a team. I believe it was Queen Elizabeth that John Dee was like an advisor for. It just has this amazing backstory. So yeah, Enochian, based upon Enoch, that's where they get the name from. So, and the printer's going for some reason. So I don't know what's going on there, but cool. All right, anyway. I wonder if something's printing. I don't think I'm printing. Yeah, because well, we'll pause and let the printer finish, I guess. Then we'll start the video. Restart the video. Resume the video. All right. Cool, right? So synchronicities, coincidences, all that fun stuff. I have no idea why the printer just activated. It's not on any sort of maintenance or time schedule, and this is kind of something that you will become more used to as you start your magical journey. The universe, angels, spirits communicate through the environment. They communicate through temperature, through sounds, synchronicities, and coincidences. So, all right, back to the book review. 49 rituals, 7 days of peace, and each ritual kind of takes a facet of success, and it has you read a paragraph about that particular attribute. So the first one is vision, and it kind of has to deal with sensing your environment accurately, using your internal vision to kind of determine where you want to go. The second one is clarity, talking about how when you have clarity, you can make good decisions that are effective. You can make when you know what to do, you have clarity, it makes decisions easier, and when you make good decisions, everything else gets easier. So those are the first two. So I am just beginning now, week 3, and this one is pathway. It's finding the path of least resistance. Not that when you want to be successful, there are going to be obstacles, there's going to be challenges, but if you know the easiest path to take in any given situation, you can save a lot of time, energy, and effort. The names are very, very unique. It's a very, very unique system of magic. As you can see, the sigils, the script, it's very, very unique. Well, I don't know what else to say about it. I happen to love Hebrew, and Enochian, it's extremely powerful. You can sense it. It's really just fascinating, and it's something completely cool. So I definitely recommend this. I will do more videos as I kind of go through it, as this is a year-long ritual. I'll report back kind of what my successes are, what I'm experiencing. For stuff like this, if I'm doing a year-long ritual, I will take notes of any sort of things that happen, things that stand out. Again, synchronicities and coincidences. So, Enochians, it's called Success Magic, and it kind of condenses and simplifies the Enochian system into workable rituals that have to deal with success and the different qualities that are required to be a successful person. And this is not so much like, oh, I'm going to reach this destination called success. It's really about going through the internal alchemy and changing and growing and evolving to be someone who is successful, ongoing in all of the different aspects of your life. I definitely recommend going through it the way that he recommends. For some books, he has certain time frames for a certain amount of days you're supposed to do it. And when I first kind of got into this, I really didn't pay too much attention to that. But now that I'm a little bit, I've been practicing for a while, I do always try and pay attention to any sort of, if you do it for 11 days, do it for, if he says do it for 11 days, do it for 11 days. If he says do it for 33 days, do it for 33 days. I think there's a good reason that he put that in there. In some of his books, he doesn't really give such hard and fast guidelines for, hey, you should do this ritual for this long. One of the ones that I'll review in the future is the Holy Guardian Angel book that he did, and for that one, it's a little bit more open to interpretation, kind of according to what you feel. He does say in this one that at the minimum, he recommends doing it 3 days a ritual, but he says for the best results, do it for 7 days. And when you really think about it, a year of your life is, it can seem like a very long time, but you're gonna end up a year later anyway. So doing something daily to remind you of certain qualities that you want to embody to be successful is a cool experience. So just a short video. I've been doing book reviews off and on, and I love doing book reviews, so I'll probably continue to do them. Anything else? Definitely look into Enochian. There's a lot more in-depth research, a lot of videos that really kind of dissect everything that it is. It is fascinating. it's very cool. So yeah, definitely check it out. Success Magic, The Hidden Power of Enochian Rituals, Gallery of Magick, Damon Brand. Highly recommend it, and I will make sure to report back, kind of give a status update. I did finish Extreme Prosperity, like I mentioned. I'm giving it a little bit of time since the end of the ritual before I kind of do another recap, just because I'm kind of observing some things in motion, and I want to be able to report back accurately what's going on in my life. But wherever you're at, I hope you are happy, I hope you're healthy, hope you're beautiful, hope you're abundant. Thank you for watching, thank you for commenting, thank you for subscribing. If there's any topic or book that you would like me to review or talk about, please leave a comment, let me know, and I will see you in the next one.